What's up, guys, and welcome to Tarot. Someone's looking for you. Someone's looking. I don't know if you want to be found, but someone's looking. I am the energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the general reading for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Leo. What's up, Leo? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing swell today. All right, so I'm going to pull from my index cards and then the tea leaf deck and clarify and get you some advice. Okay, bottom of the deck is the universe will make it work. Ooh, I like this. It's coming and wish granted. This is so good. And then you have love yourself at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's going to make it a little bit uncomfortable, but you're about to get what you want. Some of you guys don't even see this coming. It's like the universe. Oh, I want to cry for you. This is going to feel so good. I feel like you have endured a lot. Some of you guys, the severity of what you've endured definitely is more greater than the others, but point is that all of you Leos have experienced a very rough patch in your life, and some of you guys feel like you've been given like the shit end of the stick in a situation, but what you don't see is that the universe is going to make it work. It might not look like it right now, but they're going to make it work. And with it's coming, I feel like the universe wants you to prepare yourself if you haven't already. There's going to be you're going to get your wish, but it's going to require you to shift hard left. Make a hard freaking left, and you have to be willing to roll with the punches. It's going to be worth it. I promise you. But with love yourself, you know, it's going to require you to move in a way where maybe it makes you uncomfortable, but it's the way that you're going to get your wish. Okay? This feels really good. Okay, so let's clarify. All right, so the first card you have is stop overthinking, okay? So this is giving me, you already know the answers. You're just trying to find a different route. Like the way that you have come up with something is not the way that you want to go, but that's the way that your ego is telling you not to do it, but your soul is telling you to do something, okay? Stop overthinking it. You have dog close up, pleasure with a close friend. I want to pull another one. And lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. I feel like things are getting crazy because you're trying to do something in a way where it's like less hurtful for someone, or again, I feel like you need to just go with your first thought, even if your ego is trying to, even if it's gonna rub your ego the wrong way, or your pride. Okay, Leo, like you have to do this. I feel there could be a friend, a close friend, or someone who you trust that is kind of like reassuring that you're good, but because you're resisting, I feel like it's causing situations to happen around you that are causing you to be upset. You have the Devil in reverse, the Ace of Cups, the Tower in reverse, and the World with the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're mad because what you're giving, okay. I feel like you already have the notion that you have to close something out and remove yourself from something that's negative, toxic, okay? You already have that. But with the Ace of Cups and the Tower in reverse, it's like in order for you to do this, you know it's going to require a big shift. Something's going to have to fall apart in order for you to start new. And Leo, that's part of the process. You can't try to ease the pain for yourself or others. You can't try to control how the tower is going to fall. Think about that. Think about you trying to control a physical tower from falling. It's impossible. Ain't nobody the Hulk out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? And I understand. I've been in a situation where I knew the tower was going to fall and I just knew it wasn't going to be pretty. Right? But I had to really put myself in a situation where the universe was doing the same thing that they're doing to you, pissing me off. They were pissing me off every day until I said, you know what? I'm just going to step out this freaking tower and allow this tower to fall. And whatever falls was meant to fall. because I was getting to the point where it was changing who I was. It was changing who I was becoming, who I wanted to be. It was making me turn into somebody who I did not want to be. Because the universe kept pushing my buttons, kept pushing my buttons, kept pushing my buttons. And I was not about to allow anyone or anything to change who I was. And I felt that happening. And you could be feeling that happening. And you could be trying to blame yourself. Like, oh, I'm the one that's overreacting. I need to calm down. No, you don't. What you need to do, I love you. And I'm doing this because I care about you and I want you to grow, is allow the tower to fall. Just allow it. That's why things are becoming so like, because you're not just allowing. Just allow. Just allow. That's the easiest way that I could tell you. I feel like you're mad because you've been giving to something. Maybe you were over giving to something. And you've been nurturing this and really taking care of it. And now it's really pissing you off that it's not seeing your worth. It's not seeing your value, or that, things aren't going as planned. But Leo, maybe this is the point that this has came, and this is it. The thing is that we get into situations, Leo, and we think that it's supposed to be forever. Oh, I'm gonna be here forever, so I'm gonna stay forever. And then we feel like it's not your emotions are meant to change. Your feelings towards things are meant to change. Whether you take it as a good thing or a bad, it's always something good. It always is. Because whenever we're changing our emotions, whenever we change how we feel about something, that means that we're learning. That means that we're growing within ourselves. And it's not the situation that changed, Leo. It's you. You changed. And now you're seeing this situation in a whole different light. But it's always been like that. It's always been like that. It's just that before you didn't have the knowledge or the wisdom to see it for what it was. Maybe because you didn't want to. Maybe because it wasn't convenient for you at the time. Whatever the reason was, the universe is trying to show you that reason is not sufficient anymore. That reason is not going to work out here anymore. And they will keep poking your buttons. They will keep getting you mad until you realize that this situation can no longer be a situation. You can no longer be in this. This could be a Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo. Okay? But I do feel like the universe wants you to focus on the new. Focus on either new love or a new opportunity, or loving yourself. And if loving yourself requires something to fall apart, then it has to fall apart. Because when we start learning to love ourselves and choosing us, things that no longer resonate with the new version that we are automatically going to start being shown in our lives. Like, oh, that gotta go. Oh, that gotta go. Oh, that gotta go. And the more you resist, the harder it's going to be. And that's why I feel like things are hard. That's why I feel like things are pissing you off, because you're resisting. Okay? The next card you have is, why is the past here? Okay? So I feel like this could be a past person or a past mindset. Cup, you should accept valid criticism. It's going to be a touchy video for a lot of you, but I want you guys to experience amazing things. And if I have to be the one, I'll be the one. I feel like there's people around you that are telling you, like, there could be something where you are holding on to somebody or something because of what it used to be. Because of, whatever, but it's not that anymore. It's absolutely not that. And I feel like there's people that are trying to tell you in a good way, in a nice way, hey, leave. Hey, this is not what you're saying it is now. Maybe it was back then, but it's not like that now. And I feel like they're not trying to be mean. They're not trying to be whatever. They're just trying to make you see something from a different perspective. What is Cup, and why is the past here? The King of Swords in reverse, the Six of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Coins with the Knight of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're lying to yourself, Leo. I feel like you're pushing for something to work or to be successful for you because you put a lot of time and energy into it, okay? But you're still lying to yourself. The Knight of Cups is in reverse, the Ten of Coins is in reverse, the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Swords is in reverse. It's like even though you're pushing for something to work out, even though you put a lot of time and energy into something, it's still not clear. It's still not 100% clear. It's still it still doesn't feel 100% good to you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel with the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Coins in reverse, you know deep down that something's about to fall apart or that something is falling apart. And I feel like you are creating some type of boundaries with this energy and like keeping it over there. But I feel like the universe does not want you to keep it over there, because I feel like by you keeping it over there, that's how you're lying to yourself and telling yourself, okay, you know, this situation is falling apart, but it's still going to work out. But I'm just going to keep my boundaries up and it's just keep pushing forward. No. The energy, that energy is just going to keep pushing on you, because this energy, you have outgrown this space. You have outgrown these people or this person. And what this energy is going to do is going to keep pushing you, because that is the way of the universe. Once we outgrow someone or something, the universe uses that person or those people to push us towards our breaking point, because that's the universe pushing you out of this energy because you don't longer need it. And I get it. You've invested a lot of time and energy. I get it. But I've been really telling everybody this all day. Change is the only constant. We're meant to allow change to happen. I feel like you really don't want this to be what it is, but it is what it is. And the quicker you acknowledge it and accept it, the easier things will be, Leo. Because the thing is that when we lie to ourselves, we create a facade, and those closest to us can tell that facade. On top of that, when we create this facade, we're not really seeing 100% how we're acting and what we're doing and what we're saying, how it's affecting others around us. Even if you're not being malicious or being a butthole, right? But energetically, it's felt. And once you step out of the situation, you're going to see like, dang, I was acting like this, and dang, I was doing like this. And you're going to see how this, you lying to yourself, is actually affecting the situation in a, it's like you feel like you're helping the situation, but you're not. You're not. Okay. This could be like Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like you're not happy, and you know that you're not getting what you deserve. So don't settle. Don't try to push something just because you put time and energy into it. Time does not exist. That's one. Time was created for us to control when, how, and what we do. And all the time and energy that you put into the situation, you were meant to do that. You were absolutely meant to experience this energy. You were absolutely meant to, because you had to show yourself that you could do it, that you could get to this point, and you got yourself to this point. So now when you move on from this, I highly suggest that you do, but you have free will. But when you move on from this, you're going to realize that you were settling, that you were taking things that you know that you didn't deserve. And once you move on from this, you are going to find what you deserve. And when you find what you deserve, you're going to realize, why the freak was I staying here for so long? Because of time, because of what, it's like you're going to look at the situation like that was, you know, but everything is part of a learning process. You know what I'm saying? We have to go through things in order to know things. We have to go through pain and disappointment. We have to go through lying to ourselves in order for us to be honest with ourselves. It's like we have to go through the dark times to get through the light. So don't feel like this is something bad or I made a wrong investment. No, you didn't. You were supposed to be here, but you were also supposed to be aware of the fact that something is no longer fulfilling you. And you gotta go. You outgrew a situation. I don't know if I told you this or who was a Gemini, but it's not the situation that has changed. It's you that has changed. And because maybe you're not looking at it like that, you're lying to yourself and trying to make yourself feel like you're the one in the wrong, or you know, that the situation isn't what it is. Some of you guys could have Pisces in your chart. It's gonna be with the Pisces, but it's like, be realistic about your situation. What something is physically showing you right now is what it is. And that situation is not gonna change no matter how many times you try to avoid it, no matter how many times you try to create boundaries, it's still gonna be what it is. The only way that we can change our environment is by leaving it, is by separating, okay? All right, and then the last card you have is you're beautiful. So there's something here that you absolutely deserve. You deserve this. I feel like you don't believe it, but you do. You have sunrise, new creative ideas, new adventures, a fresh start. You deserve happiness. This is like my sun card. You deserve happiness. You deserve new adventures. You deserve a new start. You don't deserve to be stuck where you're at. That's not, no. Maybe you're just like, well, this is all can obtain. That's not true. What is sunrise and you're beautiful? You are all that in a bag of chips, Leo. And please believe that. Please. The high priestess, the sun, the star in reverse, the two of swords, and the eight of swords with the knight of swords in reverse. The issue is that you got people around you who don't believe in you, who don't have faith in you, who don't see what you bring to the table. And that is why you're second guessing yourself. This could be a Pisces, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but I feel like your intuition is telling you that you need to decide what you're going to do here, because you cannot grow in an energy where you're not being supported, where you're not being encouraged to do better, to be your beautiful, amazing self. It's like whatever makes you. Now you are a Leo, so your creative ideas, your artisticness is very much who you are. And maybe where you're at, you have all these great ideas and you have all these great whatever, but this person is not seeing that, is not seeing what you bring to the table, or this job is not seeing what you bring to the table. And again, it's not that your ideas are sucky or horrible. It's that they don't know how to value it. And that's something on them. The stars in reverse. They don't even have hope or faith in themselves. This is somebody or people that lack faith and hope within themselves. And if somebody lacks faith or hope within themselves, there's no way that they can show that to anybody else. You understand? And I feel like your intuition is telling you, like, there's a new fresh start. Like, your intuition wants something new. It's craving for something new. But it's like you have to decide to unstuck yourself from an energy that doesn't have any faith or hope in the situation between you and them. Okay? Or something that you don't have any hope or faith in. You have the eight of swords here. You're keeping yourself trapped. You're the one that's doing this to yourself. Okay? They don't want you to try to make something work, because something's already gotten to the brink of it's way too heavy. You only got two hands, Leo. You can't carry all the groceries inside by yourself. You just can't. You have 30 bags. You can't. As much as we know that you're the lion and you could, but you shouldn't. You're going to break your back. The nine of coins is in reverse. It's like this person, this energy is depending way too much on you. And on top of that, they're depending way too much on you, but they can't even give you your flowers when it's necessary, when it's required. They can't even have a little bit of hope, a little bit of faith that your ideas are going to work, but yet they want you to keep giving and giving to them. Think about that. It's not equal give and take. You deserve so much better with the You're Beautiful. And I feel like this is a painful realization, because when I created that You're Beautiful card, it's something that is also an awakening within yourself. Like, you're realizing what you deserve as well, or you will. And I feel like you know that you deserve a new venture, a new start, a different route, happiness, true, complete bliss, happiness that I feel like you felt in another area of your life. And you're going back to this and you're like, damn, well, I don't feel like this here. Take that. Take that as a sign, okay? All right, let's get you some advice. All right, Spirit, what is stop overthinking, dog close up, and lightning? You have solutions, success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. So I do feel like you are going to find a solution to this situation here, but I feel like the universe wants you to forgive this person and move on, or these people. I feel like you do have something way better coming for you here with the Knight of Raphael, but it's like you're going to have to rip off the Band-Aid. And I feel like you're going to have a lot of success if you just allow something. Committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. You have something better coming in for you. That's why the universe is trying to push you out of this person's energy or this situation. Why is the past here and cup? You have strength, You showed up. Divine guidance and 6 of Raphael. Strength and grace through kindness, the search for meaning of life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends and embrace your inner child, new friends, or rekindle relationships, children, or childhood. I feel this could be somebody from your past or somebody who was a friend or a sibling here with the 6 of Raphael. But there's somebody here who is being divinely guided to give you this criticism. And they don't mean any harm. This person is meant to be an angel in your life. And I feel like you will see that once you get over the fact that, you know, they are right. Whatever they're saying, they are right, Leo. And I feel like you know that. I feel like you have all the strength and the confidence to do something. I feel like don't take this in the wrong way. I feel like this person is telling you this because they know the strength that you have to get out of the situation. They know that you could do it. You have the 10 of Ariel. It's like, look at this. There's so much, very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement and rich and rewarding family life. I feel like this person knows what you bring to the table. And it's like they want you to recognize it so that you can recognize what you're giving your energy to. What is sunrise and you're beautiful? You have the Lovers. Make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. So I do feel like a lot of you guys have a love situation that is kind of waiting for you here, but it could be that you're in something right now that you need to separate yourself from in order to obtain this Lover's energy. Or this is something, Ace of Gabriel. Yeah, there's a new start that is trying to come in. But I feel like you need to let go of something before that happens. And I feel like with the Lovers, it doesn't have to be a lover, but this could be something that's a very important choice. And it is something that the universe wants you to start putting action towards. 9 of Gabriel, stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have to really put in the work to get out of something, but it's going to be very beneficial because you are going to find what you deserve. Your happiness is literally waiting for you, okay? All right, Leo, all that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.